Hello everybody, welcome back to Cat on a Sofa, and yeah, I'm going to be taking a look at the Fifth Element Everything Blue release by way of Zavi. This is the £100 deluxe set, and yeah, it's substantial, it's huge, it's so big in fact that the custom shelves I have for my Blu-rays, it doesn't actually fit on them because they are only about 8mm bigger than a Blu-ray case. So yeah, I have to put this sideways with the Leon one on top of it, and the Shawshank film vault, which I probably will do in an upcoming video because I have a few thoughts to say on that. So yeah, this is the outer deluxe slip. Sorry, yeah, This is the outer slip for the deluxe edition, and it's beautiful. It's colourful. It's vibrant. It's spot glossed, it's textured, it's embossed. It really is. I mean, I can only just fit it in frame. It is really nice, and the artwork for Lilu on the back there is just stunning. I mean, I don't have a single complaint about the outer slip for this. It's just breathtaking in person, really. Is it worth £100? I mean, it is to me. So I don't know what else to really say about that. I mean, it's very nice. So yeah, that is the outer slip, and we're gonna take a look at all of the parts inside too, because there is a lot to look at. So there's so much to look at that I don't even know what order to do it all in. But yeah, there's the inner art for the slip, and yeah, it's just everything about this just is well made. I don't have any complaints whatsoever. Well, not about the box anyway. But we'll get to that. So yeah, okay, we'll do the slips and the steelbook, and then we'll do the extras. So this is the inner full slip. Doesn't quite feel as nice as the outer one. Not that it feels bad. I don't know. It's got a squeakiness to it. That's the only incredibly minor complaint. But yeah, the internal art is pretty nice too. It's got all the same glossiness and textured embossment on it, and yeah, it's also just really nice. And on the bottom we have a matching we have a matching number. These ones were limited to 2,000, but so yeah, I've just noticed some damage on this, and I don't know how, because I've only taken it out a handful of times. I'm gonna try not to damage it anymore. I've got some Gorilla Wood glue. I'm gonna put just a little dab on, and hopefully that will fix that. But that wasn't there. I don't ever recall seeing that. So yeah, and then we have the actual steelbook itself, which is just flat, but hi kitten. It is all glossy, which is a major improvement from the Rambo one, and unfortunately it was the lack of gloss on the Rambo steelbook that caused me to cancel my order initially. Now, I really regret that, and I do wish I'd have gotten the deluxe one so that I would have 3 matching deluxe versions, but you know, hindsight is 20/20 and all that. But yeah, this is I mean, I don't know if it's I mean, what constitutes the best release of anything is incredibly subjective, right? But I was always a fan of the Kimchi DVD one, which I don't have, but some beautiful artwork on it. But yeah, I love the colouring on this, purple being my favourite colour. So yeah, this really does do it for me quite a lot. And then we have a credit card collector's number card thing, which obviously again matches with the rest. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's have a look, shall we, at all the extras. Also, you can see Kitten in the background. Hello to the Gallifrey. I'm actually filming this on Gallifrey's chair. Gallifrey always sits here, but it's also the best place to film, so sorry Gallifrey. Let's have a look at what's in this first, and then we'll have a look at what's inside the inner slip, because yeah, this thing just comes bundled with what most people call tat, and yeah, it is kind of tat, but you know, some people like that kind of stuff and some people don't. I like having tat in my collector sets, so this is one of the nicest things in there. The multipass, it's nice, metal, solid. Yeah, this was kind of a big highlight for me of the so-called tat, and I feel like that the Leon box set was kind of missing an equivalent. It had like a few things, like a milk carton and a choker necklace, but it's like it didn't have a multipass. Oh, and it has a grenade pin too. Yeah, so yeah, I feel like the Leon set lacked a centerpiece that wasn't the steelbook, if that makes any sense. So yeah, but the multipass is pretty cool, and the rest of it is mostly just it is kind of tat. Like a lot of it feels pretty thin and not particularly premium feeling, and I know they're just kind of like extras and thing, you know, from the movie that have been thrown in, but I don't know, like they're really thin, and I would rather have a few less things and have them be higher quality than you know, many things. Like the art book here is actually really nice. It feels thick and substantial. The pages feel nice. The print quality is pretty good too. So yeah, I mean, I like stuff like this. The art booklets are always, well, I guess art booklet would be the wrong word, because it's just it's a collection of stills, not so much art, but you know what I mean. It feels nice. It's like a nice collection of stills from the movie, and then we have, for some reason this is in here, it's the answer card to I guess the quiz cards, which it's kind of a weird inclusion too. And then we have the movie poster. I actually have the I have the steelbook with that same art on, which is also really nice, and one of the few things I've ever actually imported from America. And then we have, this is the holder, that's in the collector's slip that contains all the other tat, and it actually has some pretty cool artwork on it. So yeah, so we have like a uniform military patch kind of thing, and we have another stills booklet. Yeah, I like Corbin's cat. What's his cat's name? Is it Darling? Princess? Might be Princess, I'm not sure. I actually had a cat like that was pure white like that for about a week, but it wouldn't ingratiate. It wouldn't settle down, and the other cats wouldn't accept it, and it ran around like a crazy thing, and almost dive bombed one of my children when she was tiny. Anyway, that's pretty cool. And then, okay, we have a Zorg ID, which, you know, cool. And we have, these are the it's like a combination art card / quiz, which is, I felt like it was a bit of a random thing to include with Rambo too. If you can hear any noises in the background, one of my kittens is going crazy. Yeah, it's like the art cards are nice. I don't know why they have quizzes on the back. I mean, I just as soon as it not have them, if I'm being honest. And then we have, it's like a photo card plaque, which I could put somewhere, but I prefer to just keep them in the box. And my Rambo one actually had this really weird printing imperfection, like it hadn't been set properly. It had like a weird crease, which I'm glad that this one didn't have. But yeah, that's pretty nice too. And then I always like things that come in a really nice envelope. So yeah, I appreciate that. It's like a nice foil finish on the logo, and it's just a few extra art cards. and they are all pretty good quality. They they feel nice, which again, I prefer these things to have like a matte coating on them, but they don't. So yeah, that is everything, and I've got to say it was probably my favorite set of last year. I mean, it is incredibly expensive for what is just essentially a premium. I mean, it's definitely a premium set. It's very expensive. That's £100, but I guess what am I trying to say? They are very expensive for what it is, and what it essentially is like just a whole bunch of packaging for a movie. But if you collect them, I guess you just that is just one of those things. I like sets like this. They're nice, and it's been a long time since I went from a person that collects movies to someone that collects like steelbooks and collector sets, and it's not the same thing, really, is it? I mean, yes, I do collect movies to watch them, but I already had a copy of this on 4K anyway, and at this point you're just kind of collecting for the sake of buying it, which is fine if you like that kind of thing. So, yeah, I'm kind of just rambling now. So, once again, this was the Fifth Element Everything Blue Deluxe Edition. And, I mean, I would say go and buy one, but you can't because they're sold out if you want one there on eBay. I mean, I think they go for about 160 plus, which isn't, I mean, it's still quite a markup over its MSRP, but if you can find one for a decent price and you enjoy collecting, I absolutely say get one. Otherwise, I guess keep an eye out for Everything Blue's next release. They've actually left Zavvi now, so I'm kind of looking forward to what they do next. I hope that they stick with the deluxe collector's steelbook, like in that you can buy this and then you can buy this, which includes this, and then you can buy this, which includes this and this. I hate it. Titans of Cult recently did their new release, and it's like you have two completely separate versions, but you couldn't buy the big one, which would also have the smaller one inside, and I would have preferred that. Like, I would have been more than happy to drop the extra money on getting just the big one if it also included the slit from the next one down, but it doesn't. And Titans of Cult have, like, there's a £100 one and there's a £50 one, and they are completely different, and I couldn't justify dropping £150 on it, like, altogether, like, to buy two extra copies of a movie that I already have on 4K. It's just a bit much, and I don't know, it doesn't look like it has anywhere near as much value as the Everything Blue set, which is unfortunate. Like, it comes with the steelbook and the holder and a metal poster, and I think that's more or less it. And it's kind of a shame because it does look like a nice set, but I don't know if it's worth £100, and it's definitely not worth an additional £100. And I definitely wanted the lesser one to go on the shelf with the other ones, but I wasn't supposed to be talking about that anyway. So yeah, that's the Everything Blue Fifth Element set, guys, and tune in next time for what is probably going to be the Leon Everything Blue set. So yeah, I will catch you next.